Welcome to the update for the Halloween tour. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to start off by taking a look at how ranked mode concluded for the first week. It was a really great finish. So without further ado, let's check out and see where it finished off. Second place. Remember, I said on camera last time I thought third place was going to be the goal, but some things happened. So I made the move for second place. And now that brings Blue Yoshi to level 2.5. And I pick up the 20 rubies as well as the maximum for my tier, 5 driver cap tickets. Very nice. All right, so we had nearly a perfect bake for second place. And what ended up happening was I did some runs to solidify my third place standing, and I got all the way up to 79k. That's because I had a double coin frenzy with Black Birdo on London Loop 3, and I upgraded my run with Dixie Kong. So let's take a look at my scores here. So that's the Black Birdo run, nearly 16k. It was a great run. There was no way that I was going to top that for a level 1 driver. And Dixie Kong, I ended up re-upping. I had a triple banana frenzy followed by a coin frenzy, and then a triple banana frenzy that didn't get any hits at the final item box, but those frenzy actions stacked up to give me several hundred extra more points. And then I was looking at 1,400 points difference between myself and the second place player. And in the final day, Justin, the number 1 ranked player here, jumped up by 2,000 more. So they were already then 6k clear of my score, which made it very clear and obvious that the move that I had to make was to invest into my Egg 1 cart to triple cap it. It was already level 5, and these super carts are seeing less and less ranked usage, in my case anyway, in recent months. And I had a stockpile of over 30 of these tickets. So it was very low-hanging fruit, as we would say, to make this investment. I got the double coin frenzy, and I even missed a few action. Good thing I didn't miss any more than I did, because I basically was 1 or 2 actions above third place. So that's a fantastic photo finish to end ranked mode in week 1. We're in tier 57 now, and still not a year and a half in the game, completely free to play. Things are really exciting lately in terms of ranked mode. I do love this new change that has been brought about in terms of increased fairness, less of a throttle in terms of the ranked opponents that we're going to be seeing. How long can I maintain this success for? This is now the 5th week in a row I've tiered up. Second place twice and first place 3 times. So it's been an enormous heater that I've been on. There was a fantastic comment that was left on my last video by a Turtle Dude, a new member to the channel here, and it was very thought-provoking, a very intelligent question, so I thank you so much for leaving me that, and it's definitely worth sharing on camera here with my response to it. And the question was, in my cost-benefit analysis for determining whether these moves are worth making in ranked mode, why wasn't I evaluating the benefit of points cap tickets, right? I was just comparing the rubies when I said in the pipe poll, special pipe analysis, that it's the difference between first place and fourth place is 30 rubies. Then why aren't I also factoring these points cap tickets? And the reason for that is simple, because Nintendo has misappraised the value of points cap systems in their points cap tickets in their own economy. And this is akin to the situation, I use the analogy to the original Daily Selects premium pricing when Pauline became available in our Daily Selects, and she was 30,000 coins. And carts such as the Circuit Special were 25,000 coins, and the Cloud Glider was 25,000 coins. Completely unrealistic value that no one in their right mind should ever use their coins in that way for. And it's very similar. If we go and check out the tier shop here, we can also see what's available in the tier shop. We see it's Penguin Luigi, we have this light blue Turbo Birdo cart, as well as the Dry Bowser umbrella. Very nice. But down here you can see it's 20,000 coins. I rarely show this section because I don't even consider it, quite frankly. I have a points cap cart ticket here for 20,000 coins, and you might be wondering, well, what is the value of 20,000 coins in terms of rubies, and the average pipe is just south of 400 coins per ruby. So I'll just use 400 coins per ruby for simplicity's sake. So 20,000 coins converted into rubies would be 50 rubies. I'm not making this up. So when you get your 40 rubies in ranked mode, it is 16,000 coins of value, essentially. So this one ticket alone is priced for 50 rubies, which it's not worth it, not at all. The value of the points cap tickets is less than that of the level up tickets in almost every single situation that there is available. I developed a chart at the start of the year that shows the value for each ticket spent in terms of the bonus points boost per action that you achieve in a race for score. And in nearly every single situation, the level up ticket provides more bonus points boost per action than does the points cap ticket, except in very extraordinary situations, in which case you have like a level 7 driver or a level 6 driver that's not even capped yet. So you're taking it from 800 to 980 points, in which case then yes, the effect of the points cap ticket is more significant than the level up ticket. But I don't want to weigh the value of level up tickets against the value of points cap tickets, because the two have a complementary relationship. They're not antagonistic. The one benefits the other. The higher level something is, the more power the points cap tickets will possess. So that's something very important to consider with your game. That being said, the points cap tickets still have tremendous value in terms of determining if you should make moves in ranked mode. I'm not trying to completely ignore them. It's just that I can't evaluate them in terms of their coin equivalency when it comes to doing cost-benefit analysis. So my recommendation for assessing the value of points cap tickets for your account is to swing it back over to, oh wow, this is a sensational shop. Wow, Daily Selects is coming through. I think this is only my second high-end glider ticket of all time, and actually I'm also going to pick up that super driver ticket, since the Team Rally Tour with Toad versus Toadette is anticipated to launch in the tour preview. That's the coming tour. So I'm stocking up on my super tickets here in the event that I'll need them. Also, Ice Bro is in ranked for this week as well. So that's quite a lot of tickets spent. Also, I might as well pick these up while I'm at it. So the driver cap ticket, the level up ticket, and the poison apple cart. So that concludes the token shop. Now let's take a look at the tickets. Oh, okay. Purchase an item from the Daily Selects, very nice. All right, so if we take a look at the ticket counts here, the way how I angle my points cap tickets is by assessing the items in your inventory and the things that you are upgrading. So that's currently as well as in the future. So as you are aware on the channel here, with my account, I have 3 high-end drivers that I am invested into: Dixie Kong, Funky Kong, and Donkey Kong Jr. Those are the trinity of my strategy here and how I've made all the progress free to play. It's been a lot of fun to do that. However, Dixie Kong is completely maxed out, and Funky Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. are double capped. So that means they're both in need of a triple cap when the time comes that they're used in ranked mode and the need for additional points is present to increase the amount of rewards that I'm able to get. That's what I hold off on in terms of making investments, and that's the way to achieve maximum value and leverage your account in the most strong way possible. I currently have 40 driver cap tickets as a result of this ranked mode as well as the token shop, which means that I have 10 for Funky Kong, 10 for Donkey Kong Jr., and 16 available for a future driver that I would be investing into. So my end game plan only required 36 point cap tickets. So now I am beyond the extent of my end game. I could start investing into these, into just anything that will help me to progress forward. I haven't yet formalized a plan moving forward beyond that to this point. You can relate the points cap tickets to your Ruby usage as well as your level up ticket usage. Always make sure that if you are using your Rubies, it all starts with the Rubies, to gain access to those exclusive items on your account, that you have the level up tickets as well as the point cap tickets required to progress that item through as needed as your account continues to excel. And that's the way that you can make sure that your usage is sustained moving forward. Now let's take a look at our ranked mode for week 2. How long can this ride continue in the march up? I've already taken a peek at the groups that you have shared with me on Discord, and I've seen that for a lot of the players in my range who are free to play, their opponents are around the 80 to 90k limit, and I already went ahead and taken a look at my loadouts for this, so I'll just share them once again with you here. I have Ice Bro, level 4, he can be taken to level 6. The Ramby Runner, I am looking to invest into level 7, as well as the Silver Star Chute I could take to level 4 and double capped. Now, this setup is very similar to the setup on Rosalina's Ice World T. I have Baby Gold Peach right here. I never invested into her, so she doesn't have the red coins. Maybe that will provide the maximum favor in terms of the opponent algorithm in ranked mode for myself this week. It gives me the best chance anyway, so she's still level 3. But once again, the same cart and the same glider are in place. This is a huge week for the Silver Star Chute as well as the Ramby Runner. And then the real trouble that's going to hold me back is the London Loop 3 RT, because I do have the driver, which will provide the maximum weight against me in terms of the ranked algorithm. And then I have no cart. It's a bottom shelf cart. Maybe we can get lucky on a free pipe, but chances are not great for that. And then I have a middle shelf glider, which being a trick track, it's not hard to do a full combo on this track. So the real hit is going to come in the combo points, maxing out at 30 combo points per action. So my limitations here are very real. I probably will only score 14 to 15,000 on this track if I'm fortunate enough. So let's see, if I make all of the investments that I'm comfortable making, I can hit about 90 to 91,000. What does my group look like? Interesting. Okay. So it is completely within that 80 to 90k range, which means first place is technically still within reason to hit, although it is the first day. So there will likely be players that will jump ahead and I won't be able to catch them, but certainly seeing that third place is 85k definitely provides a little bit of optimism in terms of finishing in the top 3 and perhaps reaching tier 58 for the first time ever. So if we take a look here, the level 7s are here. We have Pink Gold Peach as well as Dry Bowser. Those are some big loadouts, and the scores are not very good for those. So let's see, are they just a casual grinder or not? These are the things I look at. Well, look at this, folks. The highest score on their account is 36k, and what's the highest score? Look at that. They made their high score in this. So generally when I see players like this, that means that they're more casual in nature, not sensational in terms of their competitiveness. So they're going to play for a reason, a spot that's comfortable in their group where they're satisfied with playing towards, and they might not achieve some off-the-wall score that would likely occur, like if I had access to their loadouts, the kind of score that I could produce with that. So they are tier 54, which is pretty reasonable. This is the first time I'm looking at the group, so I'll just look at the top 3 and see who's at the bottom. So once again, we have level 6 to level 5. This looks a bit more equitable here. Tier 53, very fair. Diddy Kong in the top driver list happens quite a bit. Maybe Nintendo will look into how many people enjoy Diddy Kong and provide a new character down the line. So here we have Dry Bowser, once again, level 6, Pink Gold Peach, level 7. This player is higher up, yeah, tier 56, and the high score on their account is 39k, which they haven't hit here, but their cart and glider combination with Pink Gold Peach is a little bit less there, only a level 3 and a level 4. So they could definitely score more in this situation, but I don't know how much more. Now, if we take a look at the very bottom, Well, here are the 3 botted accounts, and let's take a look at this player who hasn't moved yet. They're tier 57, and their loadouts will be Pink Gold Peach level 6, as well as, do they have a Dry Bowser? Level 2, so that won't be their driver. Black Yoshi is level 4. Their Ice Bro is level 6, so it might be Ice Bro in that situation. But 37k is their top score, which isn't anything crazy, right? It's manageable. And then we'll just take a look at this other player who has clearly sleeper loadouts. Tier 56, but again, similar high score on the account. I think I can do some damage in this ranked mode with the investments, but I will wait and see. I always see where things are at on the weekend, and then that kind of coalesces the group action, and I can determine the exact value that I can expect to have a return off of my investments on when I do put those tickets to work. So that's how I recommend proceeding through your ranked mode. It's not about sleeping, it's just about using the maximum amount of information to your well-being. So let's go ahead and claim the reward here. 1,000 coins, very good, much needed after those shop purchases. Let's do today's challenge. We have Black Birdo on Ghost Valley 1. Can we pull something really neat? I've been having fun driving this iron cucumber that I picked up in the all clear pipe. A lot of you left me with comments saying it's actually a really good cart, that it's been useful to all of you, and I'm happy to hear that not only was my luck pretty good on that, but also that it's been useful for you out there. And definitely one that I will consider investing into in the future. If it doesn't have much overlap with my other cards, I'll have to plug that into my spreadsheet and see what kind of value it has. I do know from looking at the course listing that it does help me on the RMX Rainbow Road 2, because I remember being stuck with the Soda Jet cart on that track in last year's New Year's, and also when it came back into ranked mode later on in the year. Must have hit a pumpkin. One thing that's nice about having the pumpkins, I know it's more difficult for the all cup ranking for those of you that are endeavoring to do that, such as Justin and Bolt in the free-to-play community. But it is nice in multiplayer sometimes, because you can get ahead of a pumpkin, and then if the opponents are firing the red shells at you, just offers an extra layer of defense there. So I saw the coins move, so does that mean I pulled coins? I didn't see exactly where the number started at, since I collected on some gifts, so I'm kind of in the dark on this one. Oh, 3 rubies, very nice. That's actually the 3rd time I pulled 3 rubies in this tour. So we're looking good on that. 1756. Actually, one thing I can do here to finish collecting up on the rubies is to do a coin rush run. I went ahead, I did a run before I closed the app, and I saw that it's 810 coins maximum, which isn't great, but it's not terrible. It could be worse. I have seen worse, so might as well just collect on that right now. Certainly, if it comes out next tour, it could always be worse or basically the same. It's the difference of sending a greeting coin. Hopefully, everyone out there sends their friend greeting coins. It is very, very considerate. Pretty straightforward. There's no sneaky lines on this one. Just want to aim for the center of the icicles here. And there we go. There's the 405. So that brings us up to 810 coins, and that will also clear the Autumn Challenges 2 Ruby board. There we go. So we pick up 15 rubies plus the 1 for the final task, brings us up to 1,772, on our way to getting to the 2,000 ruby mark. Will I have to pull before then? Definitely on the table at some point in the coming tours, but I am trying to get by as much as possible without pulling on the pipes, especially after looking at the Nintendo buffing data that's come out from this year that I've put together. And generally, the minimum that you need to pull to keep your account progressing forward is once every 2 to 3 months in one of these brand new Spotlight 100 pipes, one of the weekly ones, such as this right here. Although the items in this pipe for the week 2 pipe, there's nothing new. These items have existed before. It's a pretty good pipe, right? We have Mario Halloween as well as Rosalina Halloween. Both have good special skills in Lucky 7 and Dash Ring. Rosa Halloween's value isn't so great track coverage wise because she is a character from the original year of the game, and the buffs weren't too numerous for her in the second year. If we take a look here, you can see that she received Rosalina's Ice World Tea, which was at the tail end of 2020, and she received Paris Promenade 3 only. And then if we take a look at Halloween Mario, what has he received in the third year of the game? Well, he got DK Summit R, which was unranked at first. It later came into rank during the Frost Tour, as well as a couple city tracks here. So definitely, he's usually in play in ranked mode, but it's old value. It's not new value for these paywall tracks. And then this pumpkin cart would be really nice to pull in a free pipe. It is in ranked this week for London Loop 3 RT. The value is decent on it. And then this is the big draw, right? I know some players, even free to play, who have gone in with your hard-earned rubies just to pull this Crowley cart. The value is enormous. It really, really is. And it's been coming in good pretty consistently. Will the red Crowley cart that is a commemorative item supplant that in the coming tours? Perhaps, but with the value of the Crowley cart, it will be in play for some time to come. And then the gliders aren't anything too significant to speak of. Chocolate Banana Crepe has a pretty decent track listing actually, and this Butterfly Sunset, always in the tier shop. I'm actually surprised it's not in the tier shop this week. We had the Dry Bowser umbrella, which has even more coverage, so that's pretty generous. Should you pull on this week 2 pipe? I wouldn't personally recommend it. Even for the Crowley cart, I would wait until you can get that in a standard pipe, because it is in that standard pool. Going into a 100 pipe for an old Spotlight item, not exactly the best choice of rubies, but it is up to the individual. And if that will power your account significantly, then, and you do have excess rubies, by all means, go ahead. But think about what's on the horizon always. So when I'm planning out my strategy and my resources, I'm not just planning about what I have now, but it's the anticipation of a future item and where that can fit in the jigsaw puzzle of your inventory. So without further ado, let's just go right into the free pipes. Maybe we'll get a gold. First one up, it's green. And we have a super Waluigi, very nice. The mascot for this tour. So that's a good start. Second free pipe. Also green. Okay, another super cart. Poltergust 4000 takes it to level 3. That's pretty good. And the third free pipe. Also green. I had a trifecta of normals in the week 1 pipe. Could this be a trifecta of supers? A super glider here would be pretty neat. Nope, we have the land ship. One of my favorite normal carts though. All right, everybody, thank you so much for coming out and showing your support on this video. Please drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I wish you the best of luck in your ranked mode and in your pipe polls. So if you do have any questions, concerns, you can leave them in the comments below. Our comment section, I'm very proud of it. Very intelligent, productive, supportive, so many adjectives that speak to just how wonderful all of you are, and I really enjoy interacting with all of you down there. So take care and have a good one, everybody. So long.